Today, it's my first listen to Home Free sing American Pie with the one and only Don McLean. Keep watching. Hi everybody, it's Christi Bovee with the Voice Love Company. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the little bell below so you don't miss a single video or when I go live. In response to your requests, I've created a free resource, Come Alive, 5 Ways to Unlock Your Purpose and Take Back Your Life. I hope you'll take advantage of this. I made it just for you. Get all the details in the description box below. Now let's get started. American Pie is a song from my childhood. I am a kid of the 70s. I grew up during the 70s and definitely remember it being on the radio, which was how we listened to music back then. It was a song about America, and that's at least how I took it as a kid. I know it has a lot of meaning, and I know in reading more about it that Don McLean says he wrote it about America, but it's a loss of innocence. And there was a lot of things happening in the 70s, of course, the Vietnam War, rock and roll. There were so many things that were happening politically during that time. And so I really am looking forward to seeing how Home Free treats this song. Their arrangements are always so innovative. And when I heard that Don McLean was actually singing with them, that he had requested this opportunity to sing with them, I thought, what an amazing experience for these singers, these young men who have created this incredible a cappella group. Let's not delay this any longer. Let's dig in.
A long, long time ago, I can still remember how that music used to make me smile. And I knew if I had my chance that I could make those people dance, and maybe they'd be happy for a while. But February made me shiver with every paper I delivered. Bad news on the doorstep. I couldn't take one more step. I can't remember if I cried when I read about his widowed bride, but something touched me deep inside the day the music died.
He sounds incredible. He sounds absolutely incredible. He actually sounds better in some ways than he did back then. I feel like his voice is just so clear and pristine and connected. It's really amazing when you see a singer who has physically aged, been around the sun multiple years since they did their original version of whatever it is you're listening to be able to maintain their instrument this way. I'm really touched by it. I'm very, very moved by this, and I love what they're doing with the a cappella arrangement so far. It's absolutely stunning. Wow, incredible, absolutely beautiful, so beautiful. Back in the day, this first verse supposedly was about Buddy Holly, who died in a plane crash. He was a very famous rock and roll singer and performer back in the 1950s. The plane crash that they're talking about happened in 1959, and it wasn't just Buddy Holly who died. It was also Ritchie Valens and a performer named the Big Bopper. In reading about this, Don McLean says that really wasn't about him. He really got the first verse really easily in one sitting and just started to push out from there in this storytelling about what he says is America.
So bye bye Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys are drinking whiskey and rye, singing this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. Did you write the book of love, and do you have faith in God above? If the Bible tells you so, or do you believe in rock and roll? Can music save your mortal soul? And can you teach me how to dance real slow?
that's Chance, right? The soloist there. Oh my goodness, he sounds incredible. I love the way they picked up the tempo, and it's very 1950s-esque in the way they're presenting the rhythm sections part of their voices. It's kind of that doo-wop feel. I really love that. That's so cool, and he sounds so great. I'm loving the sparkle I'm seeing in all of them. This has to be just, it really is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity as a performer to be singing this iconic song with the person who actually wrote it. It's like a dream come true, I'm sure, for these gentlemen. It's amazing, and it sounds fantastic. Okay, let's get back in. Here we go.
I know that you're in love with him, 'cause I saw you dancing in the gym. You both kicked off your shoes. Man, I dig those rhythm and blues. I was a lonely teenage drunken buck with a pink carnation and a pickup truck, but I knew I was out of luck the day the music died. I started singing bye bye Miss American Pie. Drove me Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys are drinking whiskey and rye, singing this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die.
Oh my gosh, this is so much fun. I love the way they've done this, a socially distanced way that people are making videos right now during the pandemic. I also love how they're putting in some of the Little Squares film from the 50s. Kids dancing and just little memories. I just think it's a really cool way to connect today's audience with the history of the song and the story that's being told. It's a really, really interesting benefit, I think, to what they're doing. It's a little music appreciation in the midst of also having this incredible musical experience. You're going on this journey, and they're really able to take you there in this really subtly beautiful way. I really love that a lot, and they just sound amazing.
For 10 years we've been on our own, and moss grows fat on a rolling stone. That's not how it used to be. When the jester sang for the king and queen in a coat he borrowed from James Dean, and a voice that came from you and me. Oh, and while the king was looking down, the jester stole his thorny crown. The courtroom was adjourned, but no verdict was returned. And while Lyndon read a book on Marx, the quartet practiced in the park, and we sang dirges in the dark. The day the music died.
I'm always struck by the incredible range that these vocalists have. Chance just blows me away. His ability to sing up into that really beautiful falsetto area, but then also down really low. He takes some of those bass notes as well, and it's incredible. Austin just has an incredible voice all along the way. He has this incredible timbre to his sound that injects life into whatever it is he's singing, and he has the ability to sing all these different styles. I feel like he's really versatile as far as what he can get his voice to do, but it's always so tasty. It's really nice. It's going to be interesting to see, do they let all of the gentlemen in Home Free get a chance to sing a solo? They seem to be really good at sharing the wealth, sharing the opportunity to step out and show what they each can do. It's definitely an ensemble, and I think that's one reason, one of the many reasons why fans enjoy Home Free so much, is because each and every singer is so incredibly talented.
We were singing bye bye Miss American Pie. Drove me Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys are drinking whiskey and rye, and singing this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. Helter skelter in a summer swelter, the birds flew off with a fallout shelter. 8 miles high and falling fast.
So
tried
nice.
for a forward pass with the jester on the sidelines in a cast. Now the halftime air was sweet perfume while the sergeants played a marching tune. We all got up to dance, oh, but we never got the chance.
Rob Lundquist. I love his voice. He has more of a country kind of twang to his style. I definitely have heard that in some of the other songs. I love what he does with the melodies of these cover songs that he gets a chance to step out on. He takes the melody line and just makes it something brand new and fresh with his incredible vocal range. You feel like you're in capable hands as he takes his turn to sing. And wow, how delightful. Okay, we just stopped him in the middle of what he was doing. Let's get back in.
Cause the players tried to take the field, the marching band refused to yield. Do you recall what was revealed today? The music died. We started singing, bye bye Miss American Pie. Drove me Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys are drinking whiskey and rye and singing, this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. Oh, and there we were all in one place, a generation lost in space, with no time left to start again. So come on, Jack, be nimble, Jack, be quick. Jack's flash sat on a candlestick, cause fire is the devil's only friend.
Wow. Okay, so now we're hearing from Tim, the bass of the group. I know Tim and Chance kind of flip-flop that role. He has an incredibly low voice, and it's so much fun to hear him sing a solo. I love it whenever they get a chance to give him the floor. It's so great. He has such a cool sound. I love the texture of his voice. It's so interesting because you have all of these very unique voices, but they come together and they make this amazing group sound. That's what's so much fun about a cappella music. You have these individuals who come together as a whole. They lay down this instrumental foundation and then build on top of that. It's really interesting, and I absolutely love Humphrey's arrangements. Every single one of them that I've ever heard has been so innovative, so fresh, and it's just got to be really fun for Don McLean too, to be able to bring his song to bear for such a time as this. This is an interesting time in the United States. The political climate came out on February 3rd of 2021. So just after the election kind of finished up. Really interesting timing on this because there is a lot of political statements being made within the lyrics of this song. So I just think it's just brilliant. It's brilliant for Humphrey. It gets them in front of more eyes and ears. And of course, anybody who listens to this group falls in love with them right away. They are just so amazing.
Oh, and as I watched him on the stage, my hands were clenched in fist of rage. No angel born in hell could break that Satan spell. And as the flames climbed high into the night to light the sacrificial rite, I saw Satan laughing with delight. The day the music died, and he was singing, bye bye Miss American Pie. Drove me Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys are drinking whiskey and rye and singing, this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die.
There's something so moving to me about this song. It's like the soundtrack of my life. I remember singing this chorus running around on the playground or singing it in high school or even in college and beyond. It's just such a part of the fabric of my coming of age. I just really respond to this music so much, and for it to be reimagined now in this season of my life, there's something very touching about it. It really is incredible. I'd love to know how the song impacts you. Please leave a comment down below. So now I know we're getting into the part of the song where things start to slow down a little bit, and I'm assuming Don's going to take control of this again. This is going to be a moment, I'm sure.
I met a girl who sang the blues, and I asked her for some happy news, but she just smiled and turned away. And I went down to the sacred store where I'd heard the music years before, but the man there said the music wouldn't play. In the streets the children screamed, the lovers cried and the poets dreamed, but not a word was spoken. The church bells all were broken. And the three men I admire most, the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost, they caught the last train for the coast. The day the music died.
Okay. Oh man, that got me. Oh my goodness. I was really I thought I'd get through this without doing this, but wow, that got me. So beautiful. Oh, you can't help but sing along with this song when you know it, and it's just so in you. And that is such an iconic line. You know, the Father, Son, and Holy Ghost all caught the train for the coast. And I just love musically what they did there, how everything just dropped out, and just very simple instrumentation. They didn't have the beatboxing happening. It really lends so much power to the lyric and to what Don created. The poetic part of the song in this particular verse is so stunning. It's so beautiful. And so I really feel like they did it right. They did right by that. And so well done, Home Free. You got me, that's for sure. So let's finish out this beautiful song and see where it takes us.
And they were singing, bye bye Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys are drinking whiskey and rye, singing this'll be the day that I die. This will be the day that I die.
Okay, wow. That was glorious. Let's deconstruct this one just a little bit more. So this is a really long song, and I'm not going to deconstruct it little bit by little bit, but what I do want to do is show you my favorite highlights from each of the singers as they had their moment.
Well, I know that you're in love with him, 'cause I saw you dancing in the gym. You both kicked off your shoes. Man, I dig those rhythm and blues. I was a lonely teenage drunken buck with a pink carnation and a pickup truck, but I knew I was out of luck the day the music died.
I love Chance's voice. There is just no other way to say it. He's absolutely incredible. And how about this clip right here?
When the jester sang for the king and queen in a coat he borrowed from James Dean, and a voice that came from you and me. Oh, and while the king was looking down, the jester stole his thorny crown. The courtroom was adjourned, but no verdict was returned.
Austin's voice just sparkles. He is such an amazing, versatile voice, and I really want to hear more from him. I'd love to hear a solo project from him even. So if there's something that I need to listen to from Austin, please let me know in the comments below.
Now the halftime air was sweet perfume while the sergeants played a marching tune. We all got up to dance, oh, but we never got the chance, 'cause the players tried to take the field. The march marching band refused to yield. Do you recall what was revealed today? The music died.
The interesting thing about a song like this is it's very repetitive. And so when you have a singer like Rob who can bend the melody line and take it to new places, it just gives so much interest to the listener. It keeps everything nice and fresh. They're also doing that with the arrangement itself. So these are ways that you can hear them building and taking us on a journey like we've talked about before with other videos. They're doing this through vocal variety, and that is exactly what Rob Lundquist lends to this song.
So come on, Jack, be nimble, Jack, be quick. Jack Splash sat on a candlestick, 'cause fire is the devil's only friend. Oh, and as I watched him on the stage, my hands were clenched in fist of rage. No angel born in hell could break that Satan spell. And as the flames climbed high into the night to light the sacrificial rite, I saw Satan laughing with delight. The day the music died.
But this has got to be my most favorite part of the song.
And I went down to the sacred store where I'd heard the music years before, but the man there said the music wouldn't play. In the streets the children screamed, the lovers cried and the poets dreamed, but not a word was spoken. The church bells all were broken.
That is so incredibly beautiful. Between the poetic lyric and the gorgeous vocal arranging happening as underscoring to that, that moment is absolutely stunning. Let's go back and listen to it one more time.
In the streets the children screamed, the lovers cried and the poets dreamed, but not a word was spoken. The church bells all were broken. And the three men I admire most, the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost, they caught the last train for the coast. The day the music died.
This is an absolutely gorgeous, glorious remake of an incredible song, and how wonderful for Don McLean to have this moment to see his art realized and refreshed once again in 2021. It's absolutely stunning. I'm so grateful to have gotten to listen to this today. Thank you so much to you Home Fries for suggesting it.
And they were singing, bye bye Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys are drinking whiskey and rye, singing this'll be the day that I die. This will be the day that I die.
Well, that's it for me today. Like if you liked it, subscribe, and don't forget to share with someone you know loves home free. You can ask me any question about your voice in the comments down below, on my blog at voicelove.co, on Instagram at The Voice Love Company, and now on yzo.com. Get all those details in the description box below. Well, I want to give a huge shout out to my Patreon patrons, many of who also asked for this wonderful video to be realized on my channel. Thank you so much for your love, support, encouragement. And I want to thank all of you for watching, for spending the time with me today. Keep finding your voice. Keep making your sound in the world today. The world is waiting for what you and only you bring. And remember, you are loved. Bye, guys.